First at 4, a spirit of celebration at the border as international travelers are able to visit the United States once again. Metro Detroit in the middle of it all. New questions about the ASTROWORLD tragedy, and we're seeing a flurry of legal action today. We have the very latest, and Andrew is working on your forecast.
And Karen, we have some magnificent Monday weather on our hands. Beautiful sunshine out there, much warmer than average. Can we hold on to it as we go through this week? We'll talk about a great fall night and your week's forecast in minutes.
It was off and now it is back on. A major Macomb County Santa parade that wasn't going to happen. But what changed in just a matter of days?
Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Karen Drew. First at 4, it is a day many international travelers have been waiting for. And border crossings in Metro Detroit are ground zero for this big change. The lifting of international travel bans comes with some strings attached. Travelers must have proof they are fully vaccinated for COVID-19 as approved by the U.S. Right now, children under 18 are exempt from that vaccination requirement. Fully vaccinated air travelers are also still required to test negative for COVID-19 within 3 days of their flight's departure for the U.S. Local 4's Priya Mann found visitors who say Canadians they know welcome the change.
Everybody's excited about it and thinking, hey, now we can have the freedom to travel again.
What do you think?
I think that most people hope this is the beginning of going back to normal. Right? Just having freedom to come and go.
That freedom is being felt around the world. Over in Britain, British Airways and Virgin Atlantic actually synchronized some of their flights, taking off on parallel runways from Heathrow to celebrate this travel milestone for UK nationals. For a complete list of the new international travel policies, head to clickondetroit.com. New at 4, we are getting our first look at the latest COVID numbers from the state of Michigan, and it says we've seen more than 8,900 new infections, and that's just in the past 3 days. It's an average of about nearly 3,000 a day, down slightly from a week ago. Plus, we've also seen an additional 47 deaths connected to the virus. On the vaccine front, several local communities just started offering shots for children ages 5 to 11 years old, including the city of Detroit and Oakland County. Younger kids are also being vaccinated. In Ann Arbor, families were lining up early outside of Michigan Medicine's vaccination clinic for kids. Parents were telling us they're getting their children as young as 5. The Pfizer vaccine to bring virus protection, and life can start getting back a little bit more to normal. Starting at 5, we'll be hearing from families from Ann Arbor to Detroit about why they're lining up for shots on this very first day. Don't forget, the Click on Detroit team is always gathering information on when and where you can get your children vaccinated or maybe find a vaccine for yourself. Just look on the homepage at clickondetroit.com. Got pretty spoiled this past weekend with some amazing weather. Our good luck does continue on this Monday afternoon. But things will change, of course. Meteorologist Andrew Humphrey has our first forecast.
And Karen, what a delight we have right now, and through the evening we can enjoy this sunshine while it lasts. As you remember, there was a time change this weekend, so sunset less than an hour and a half from now. We've got temperatures nicely in the 60s, way above average by a good 10 to even 15 degrees. 63 in Port Huron, 64 in Sandusky, 65 at Metro Airport, and hello Ann Arbor, you've got 64 at this hour. As the sun sets, we've got mostly clear skies out there. Beautiful blue skies with 65 degrees over at Metro Airport. A nice breeze out of the southwest at around 18 miles per hour. The nearest drop of rain way up here in parts of Minnesota, northern Wisconsin, not going to bother us this evening at all, as temperatures go from the 60s into the cooler 50s. Mainly clear skies at dinner time. We'll talk about overnight and whether or not those raindrops to our north and west affect us for tomorrow coming up.
All right, thank you, Andrew. Grief, anger, and several investigations. We're tracking all the latest developments around that deadly crowd surge at the ASTROWORLD Music Festival in Houston. It's been a horrible few days for the hundreds of people involved. Devin Skillion joins us from the newsroom. And Devin, we're already seeing legal action in this tragedy.
Exactly, Karen. Victims of the tragedy not waiting to try to find justice after 8 people died and hundreds more were injured. We're hearing more than a dozen lawsuits have already been filed against rapper Travis Scott and organizers of the concert festival. This deadly crowd surge happened just after 9 p.m. Friday night. About 50,000 people were attending the festival, and the crowd began to push toward the front of the stage, causing a panic that quickly turned very dangerous and sadly deadly too. Multiple investigations underway. The standards for criminal liability are higher than in civil cases. One of the key factors will be if the outcome could have been foreseen and should have been prevented. The ages of the 8 people who died ranging from 14 years of age to 27. One instructor of an Illinois college student that died is stunned he's gone so soon.
There was so much potential there, and he was at that point in his development that now I've been able to see other students go through it, where he was starting to get it. He was starting to come into his own.
Just one of the lives lost. Travis Scott is from the Houston area, helped to create this festival. The rapper has said he's sending out prayers to those affected and says he's fully cooperating with investigators. Scott, though, could face some very key, very tough questions. The New York Times is reporting Houston's chief of police went to see Scott before his set to express his concerns about the, as the chief put it, energy in the crowd. So there's a lot more to come from Houston, Karen. In fact, we'll have more coming up on Local 4 News at 5. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Devin. We are also learning about a global crackdown on alleged hackers linked to ransomware attacks. 7 suspects arrested since February, 2 of them charged in the U.S. The arrests are part of an investigation called Operation Gold Dust involving the United States and 16 other countries. U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland says a Russian and a Ukrainian face charges here. The U.S. has also been able to recover more than $6 million from one suspect. Garland also added the Justice Department will track down anyone who targets the U.S. Here at home, it's one of the largest holiday parades in Macomb County. Until this afternoon, it looked like the Mount Clemens Santa Parade was going to be canceled once again. But wait, it seems we're seeing a holiday miracle. Nick Monticelli tells us how the community was not going to stand for losing their parade for a second year in a row.
Talk about a roller coaster. In the past few days, this parade, the Mount Clemens Santa Parade, has been canceled, and then this afternoon, news broke, it's back on. Here's what happened. This parade is organized and put on by a committee. That committee is mainly new members this year. There's been allegations the old team who plans this parade was not cooperating with the new team, or vice versa, that the new team never asked for help. What we have been told is it boiled down to 2 things. Number 1, a lack of communication, and number 2, a lack of volunteers. So for the second year in a row, the parade back here was canceled. It was canceled last year because of COVID. The mayor says the committee was devastated.
It takes 6 to 8 months at the least amount when the committee is a well-oiled machine.
This Santa Parade is no small deal. There's 47 entries, think floats, marching bands, dance teams, and more, and it attracts about 50,000 people. So when news broke the parade was canceled,
my first phone call was to Mike, and I said, Mike, we need to get some people out here to start volunteering, like, let's save this parade.
Thomas Barnes is a huge community activist. He and Mike Karpinski are now leading the effort to save the parade. And they, along with this team of new and old committee members, have done it. Thanks to a surge of new volunteers, business support, and more, the parade is back on.
I think the community wants to come together. They want to see this happen, and with me and Tommy working together, we can make this possible.
I feel like it's been a whiplash, right? We went from one side to the other, but now what's happened is, I mean, just everyone, old, former committee members have stepped up and said, wait a minute, we will come in and help.
It is a big deal, and it is something that's been going on for 47 years that we didn't want to see skip a beat. COVID took enough from us last year. The last thing we wanted to do was to put our kids through another year of having something else taken away from them.
In Mount Clemens, Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
The Santa Parade saved. This holiday tradition is just 12 days away. It takes place on November 20th. It starts at 10 a.m. The parade runs down Main Street in Mount Clemens between Crocker and Market. Some great news to share with you this afternoon. Still ahead, a former governor of Michigan is talking about what a $1 trillion infrastructure bill will do for our state. And former President Obama tackles climate change, and he's sending a message to wealthier nations like the United States. And later, first at 4, it is the TikTok hand signal a teenage girl used to get out of a very scary situation. The signal and the rescue in less than 15 minutes.